Hey guys, Jason here. My voice sounds like complete doo-doo right now because last week I was majorly sick. I don't know what I had. I thought it was allergies because I live in Tampa, Florida here, and allergies get like worse every year. It's like global allergy instead of global warming. That's a really bad joke. Anyway, I came down with something full-blown, man. Blowing my nose, a lot of coughing. That's why my voice sounds like crap right now. But that's not what the video's about. So if you guys remember, about 3 weeks ago, I gave you guys a metal tone and I was trying out the Neural DSP Fortin NTS. I think I've got two videos out there, one with a 6-string tone, one with a 7-string. So this week I've got the Fortin Nameless amp suite to share with you guys, and I'm gonna do both the 6 and the 7-string together. Not like together, but in the same video. All right, so I'm gonna give you the full mix with a 6-string and also another full mix with a 7-string. But first, I'm just gonna kind of jam with the 6 and the 7 out here so you can see, or hear rather, what the amp sim sounds like by itself, and then I'll get to the full mixes. So here's what it sounds like with the 6-string. And here's the Fortin Nameless. This is the Nameless, not NTS. Yes, here's the Fortin Nameless with the 7-string, just by itself. Alright, so both those clips were pretty cool. Had a good time playing that. This amp by itself, I will tell you guys, and if you didn't notice, it is a bit thin sounding, especially compared to the NTS. But let's hear what it sounds like in the full mix. Here's the full mix with the 6-string. Alright guys, and here's the full mix with the 7-string Fortin Nameless. So guys, as you can see, my gain settings, my EQ settings, all that stuff is very, very simple. Nothing like over the top. You know, you guys never seen my knobs turn below like 4 and probably never past 7. So somewhere in between there is like my sweet spot for pretty much everything. And a lot of times stuff's just kind of straight up the middle, like bass, straight up the middle. I might back it off or I might add a little just depending on the amp sim. Mids really depend on the amp sim or amp for that matter. You know, all these settings I'm going over, it could be like a real amp or amp sim. My stuff's just real simple, guys. I keep it very, very simple. Again, I just like to plug in and jam and play. You know, if I can't get a good sound right out of the gate, and if I had to sit there and mess around with settings for an hour to get a good tone, I'm ditching it. I don't care if it's an amp sim, whatever. So, all right, so now let's move on to the speaker cabinet settings here. Now, this is an exact replica of what's in NTS. So the Fortin Nameless and the Fortin NTS amp sims, they have the same speakers and cabinet setup and mics and all that good stuff. So here I use the SM57 mic, the mic sim on one speaker, and then a condenser mic on the other speaker, and I thought that gave me some pretty cool tones. Now you can move the mics around. There's like 4 or 5 different mics to choose from on each side, so that gives you some more tone variations there. Now if we move on to the stomp box, this amp sim actually comes now with 3 stomp boxes, and I think it's the same 3 that the NTS comes with. But when I purchased this, and again, this is only like 3 weeks ago when I bought this amp sim, it only came with a grind. I have the update. I've just been too lazy to go in and press the update button. I'll probably get to that after this video, but you do have the 3 stomp boxes with the Fortin Nameless amp. All right, guys, so you're probably tired of hearing my crappy sounding voice by now. My next video, this whole thing should be gone, I hope, because I've got 2 songs to lay vocal tracks for, and I certainly can't do it like this. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about the Fortin Nameless, you know, definitely drop me some comments there. And if you guys want me to, I will do another video comparing the Fortin NTS to this Fortin Nameless amp sim. Now I'll go ahead and tell you guys, out of the 2, I actually prefer the NTS. And again, you know, I've got some links in the YouTube description to go back and check that video out, so you can watch those if you haven't seen those yet. But I prefer that for my style of music. I do kind of, you guys know what style of music I do. It's more like a melodic death metal meets thrash metal. do a lot of riffing, that sort of thing. So to me, the NTS just sounds better for that. This amp here, the Nameless, I would, probably prefer that more for like hard rock and edgy rock sounding tones. To me, I think I'd get more out of that, with using this amp. But that's just my opinion. I mean, this amp does very well for thrash metal as well. So, I will do a comparison if you guys would like me to do that. So guys, thank you once again for watching the video here. Always thank you guys for your support. And until the next video, keep it metal.